Hello, hello, it's Tash and Ro.
Welcome to, or welcome back to,
It's Saturday.
Your personal self-care pod where you can escape the work week and unwind with your two besties.
No matter what day of the week it is, but for us,
It's Saturday.
Okay, let's get into it.
We are wearing matching outfits right now. For those who can't see our video, we are wearing matching Giggly Squad merch that I got for Tasha's birthday.
We have Giggly Ski Resort merch. It is a beautiful green color, like a forest green. And the best part about this sweater is the story behind it, which we're going to start with, I think, because it's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So like months before, obviously we had even like decided to start a podcast or record or anything. I was like, what do I get Tash for her birthday? It was like the beginning of summer. I think it was in like June, the beginning of June.
Wow, you're such a planner.
And I was like, what am I going to get her for her birthday? And then I was like, oh, I really want to get her Giggly Squad merch or like some kind of merch because we listen to Giggly Squad or call her daddy merch or something related to podcasts because we're both obsessed with podcasts, clearly, because we started one.
I hope so.
Yeah. And so I looked into it, and obviously none of these places like deliver to Canada.
So annoying. Or when they have sales, it's only in the States.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, I'll get Giggly Squad because I feel like you have Call Her Daddy merch already. So I was like, let me get her something she doesn't have. And then I was like, oh, perfect. I'm going to Boston because like I knew I was going to visit my brother at some point, but I was like, let me wait until like the tickets finalize and then I'll order it. So when we finalized the trip to Boston, I was like, perfect. I'm going to order this Giggly Squad merch for her and pick it up in Boston when I go to see my brother. So I like had everything planned out. I'm like super organized. I order it and it says it's going to arrive way before I even go to Boston. And then my brother like messages me and he goes, hey, like it says delivered, but there's no package here.
So
and I'm
stressful.
Like, what? So then I like go on the tracking thing. I'm like looking at it and everything. And it's like delivered at this time, at this place. Like it's at his address.
Did I have a picture too?
Yeah. And it was in his lobby. And so I was like, frig, someone took it. Like someone stole this package because he doesn't have like a concierge or whatever. So they just have like a main room where they put the packages.
Free for all.
Yeah. And my brother's like, I've ordered stuff off Amazon. Like nothing's ever been stolen, but clearly Giggly Squad merch is very popular and people are like, we want that shit. So anyway, someone stole it. So I was like, damn it. Like, and this was like maybe 2 weeks before I was like going to Boston.
Oh my God.
So I'm like, there's no way if I reorder it, like who knows if it's even gonna get there. So I literally contact like the Giggly Squad person's manager. I like find their email online. And I like email them. I had also like DM'd both Hannah and Paige from Giggly Squad.
Did they respond?
No, they didn't even look
Girls!
at it. And then I emailed the manager and she was like, don't worry, like we're going to resend you one, but we actually don't have this one that you ordered left in stock. But thank God they actually did. But she was like, we only have a large left. And I was like, that's not going to fit her. Like, what's going to happen?
You're going with that baggy Gen Z look.
So she ended up finding, she was like, actually, we found a small. And I was like, oh, thank God.
So this is the sweater.
This is the sweater. That's the one I ordered. Anyway, it was a whole ordeal, and I finally got it reshipped, and thank God it arrived, like, I want to say less than a week before I got to Boston.
Oh my gosh.
And my brother's like, it arrived.
Good thing you were so early and, like, got it
I
would have ahead of time, because if that happened, like, if you ordered it, like, right up to that date, it wouldn't have worked out.
Yeah, so honestly, I'm just happy you got this sweater.
We love a sweater with a story, and I have an assumption, and I feel like it was one of our Instagram reel trolls that stole it.
Oh my God, they probably were like,
they knew you were going to
I don't
Boston.
make my bed, and I don't like your podcast.
I'm going to go freaking pick up dog shit with your sweater.
Oh my God, so
Yeah, amazing sweater. Marina and I got for me for my birthday. We had a really, really cool pool party for my birthday.
So
another shout out to Elias.
Elias should just be on the pod at this point.
He might be our first guest.
Yeah.
Like, we're always talking about him. But he did like kindly host us and like 30 of our friends at his house with a pool, a Poutine bar. If you know me, you know I absolutely love Poutine. And he put gift cards like around his like whole backyard for us to find. There's a candy bar, like food.
It was a wedding.
It was literally kind of a wedding.
I was like, what is going on? Like, who's getting married?
That's nicer than some weddings we've probably been to.
Yeah, it was crazy. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, bottle spouts. Oh my God, so many spouts.
So many spouts.
Homemade margarita mix on a bottle with my picture on it, which was actually so
Hannah
dope.
really went all out for that.
Oh my God, that was one of the
so
coolest
cool.
things I've ever got.
Well,
I kept the bottle. Like, I'm gonna consistently like refill that and use it like at parties.
We'll post a picture of it on our IG for those who didn't see it, but it was so cool. She literally made these labels from Staples. She got them laminated and she put them on the bottles of everyone's pictures.
It's all like groovy kind of too.
Yeah, she edited them.
I don't know how she did that. We should ask her. How did you do that? Can you make us a graphic on
Yeah,
our...
thank you. Yeah.
But yeah, it was an epic day. It was beautiful weather, and then it rained the next like 2 or 3 days. So shout out to the weather gods.
They were looking over us.
They were looking over us. Every year on my birthday, I swear to God, knock on wood, it's been good. Since we've had a pool, every pool party for my birthday has been blessed.
Yeah, and your birthday is always special because it's around like the end of summer, so I always look forward to it. But then it's always sad too because I know that the summer's coming to an end.
Fat reality check.
This summer has been epic though.
Yes.
It's been crazy.
It's been exhausting because it's been so damn fun.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I've ever had so much fun in a summer.
Me either.
Like,
and I got married last year, so that should say a lot, guys.
That's true.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, did you order Farzad's gift?
Oh my God, guys. I was like stressing out because I had nothing planned. Like school's been really kicking my ass and I was just like, frig, I have nothing. So then I was like really thinking, I really wanted to get him something related to woodworking. But to be honest, I was like, I'm going to order something like tools or something and he's going to be like, I'm not going to, I'm not going to use this or I already have this.
Yeah,
so
that's like me buying like equipment for Matt for like videography. I'm like, first of all, a lens is like $2,000. So I'm like, I'm sorry.
No.
Like, I cannot.
I'm
buy
sorry,
that for
but
you. I'm sorry, but I cannot buy you a lens.
No.
But just anything. I'm just like, I don't even know what I'm buying, and then I have to ask him, and then that takes away the surprise
Exactly.
element. So sorry, babe.
Yeah. So then I was like, okay, so he's obsessed with Casio watches. There's a funny story about that
Classy
too.
man.
So at our wedding, it was like maybe like 3 or 4 weeks before our wedding. I was like, babe, what watch are you gonna wear on our wedding? Like you only have Casio watches with like not the analog, like is it analog?
The digital? Yeah.
The digital face. Like you can't wear that at our wedding. He's like, why can't I wear it at our wedding? And so then we ended up borrowing a watch from one of our friends.
That's so
and
funny.
on the day of the wedding, like we took all of our photos, like our detailed photos with that random watch he borrowed from someone. And he goes, babe, this is just not me. So he literally switched into his Casio watch midway through the wedding. Our first dance was Casio by Jungle. Like it's a song called Casio.
No way.
Yeah,
Oh
so
my
he's just obsessed
gosh.
with Casio.
So wait, is this an artist that like made a watch?
No, it's like it's just a brand. It's like a vintage. Have you ever like the dad watches? Like all
I
the
know
dads.
exactly what they look
Yeah,
like. I think
yeah.
they're sick. I think they're a
Yeah,
sick watch.
yeah. So I don't know why actually that song is called Casio. I should probably know, but anyway, it's like it was our favorite song, so we picked it for our wedding, our first dance. Anyway, so then I was like, okay, I'm gonna get him a new Casio because it's been a while since he bought one. So I found this like really cool like vintage looking one on Amazon. On Amazon. So then I was like, thank God, because it's gonna arrive in 2 days. And
Yeah, because your anniversary is literally
on Friday.
Yeah.
So I had 2 days to come up with a gift.
You were way more prepared for my birthday
Yeah.
than your
Yes.
anniversary. Sorry, Farzad.
Yeah, sorry. We're just not gift givers between like us two. Just never buy each other gifts. So I didn't even think of it. And then he goes, "I'm making you something out of wood for our anniversary." And I go, "Shit, we're doing gifts." Like I didn't think we were doing any gifts.
You have to do a gift for your
anyway,
first
we're gonna see if he
anniversary.
likes it. And
He's gonna love it.
I'm
He's
excited to give
absolutely
it
gonna
to
love it.
him.
Aw,
Hopefully he'll like
so
it.
cute.
Yeah.
I'm so excited for you guys. I can't believe it's already been a year.
I know, it really like flew by.
Year flew by. The summer flew by.
My bank account flew by.
Oh my
bank account
I
is
want to talk
looking
about that.
real bad. After
Great time
the
to
summer.
also start a podcast too. End of the summer.
Yeah.
Like, dishing out money for stuff too for this podcast. So we better get freaking
sponsor us
sponsor
already.
somebody, anybody.
Hello.
Not A18.
Yeah, not Be Real. Anyone else?
Anybody else? We are here for you. Pennies.
Yeah.
We're still waiting.
Well, Logcast. So there's this new app that reached out to us. You tell the story because I feel like you were more involved in it at the beginning.
It was just, somebody reached out to us that one of their like employees had reached out being like, hey, like I see you guys are creators. Like I love your podcast. Like I'm giving it a listen. I'm trying to find new content. Like you should check out our app. Like it's for creatives. And I was like, oh my God, like am I a creative now? Like I'm telling Matt all the time, like Matt, you're dating a creator. Like what does it feel like to date a creator?
I'm a creator
He's like,
too.
Babe,
Hello?
I've been a creator. I'm like, I know, but so am I. Anyway, so she reached out to us. She was super nice. Like, I had like lots of questions. I was like, what's your mission statement? Like, what is your vision for this company? And she sent me a bunch of voice notes, which is like super personal, like on the app, which is really cool. You can send voice notes, which obviously we're big fans of. We've talked about it. And it's just a spot where whether you're a podcaster, a videographer, like you're into like music, like producing, where you can go and kind of like pick each other's brains, or you can do these thing called like non-fungible like memories, NFMs, which I'm like not like fully.
So it's kind of like an NFT.
It is, yeah. People can buy your thoughts.
Exactly. So you essentially own, because other platforms, as soon as you put your content out there, it's not technically yours anymore.
Yeah.
And so apparently the reason that Logcast is different is that you still own your content.
Unless you want to sell your thoughts to people.
Exactly.
So it's pretty cool. Check it out. Like there's lots of different like things called circles, which are kind of like, I guess, like group chats or discussions from anything like that has to do with being creative, or just like about skincare or like healthy living, things that just interest you. So it's cool. Like there's a lot of people from like Stockholm, like just,
all over the world,
like all over the world right
Europeans,
now. Yeah. And what's cool is because it's new. We've even like got to chat with like some of the founders who are it's a women-based company,
which
as well.
I love too. They're both gorgeous too. They're both like models.
Stunning.
I think.
Yeah. Part-time model, part-time founder.
Yeah. So this is like the first, I think, app that I've seen that instead of video or pictures, it's audio, and so it's like a different experience.
It is. It's cool. It's like really we're still like learning how to use it, but
so follow us.
So far I love it. They gave us a shout out too, which is so nice. Yeah. So good group of girls. Yeah. What else we got? Oh my gosh, we have to talk about, guys, our episode 3 audio crisis.
Oh my God, we have to talk about this.
So sad. So we were so excited for episode 3, and then we go to listen to it, and we're like, Marina sounds great. Well, first you're being so so humble. You're like, I sound really loud and you sound really low. And I listened to it and I'm like, no, you sound perfect. And I sound like so far away. So we thought maybe my mic was just set a bit lower. And then upon investigation, we realized my mic was fucking muted.
Yeah.
And we're just so new to this. Now we have literally a checklist that we go through because of this. We learned a lesson out of it at least. Yeah. But my mic is muted, so the only reason you heard my voice was because it was pulling from your microphone.
And the thing is too is that these microphones have little lights. So the light was on, so we just assumed that it was on.
Yeah.
But if you clicked it a second time, it mutes it. So anyway, thank God we have a friend, Carlo. Shout out to Carlo because he literally saved the day.
Spout King, Audio King.
Yeah, he should also be on the pod. Elias and Carlo, hit us up. Come on the pod. So he literally has this like audio software. So he was able to at least salvage it to a point where it was really bad, guys, at the beginning. It was
my gosh.
We couldn't hear anything. And I just sounded really loud when we tried to turn up Tash. I just sounded really loud. So if you did find our audio a little bit weird in the 3rd episode, that's why. But
yeah. Matt said, though, it's better to happen now than later on. And I disagreed with him because I was like, we're just starting out. I don't want people to think we sound shitty like right away.
Yeah.
But we're learning. We're trying to see, do we want to get like better mics? But really like these, now we know how to use them. So
yeah, exactly.
We're learning.
Yeah.
Hopefully going forward, our audio will be crisp and delicious for you.
Exactly. Okay, I have a question for you. So you just turned 31.
It was actually the 1st year anniversary of my 30th birthday.
I love it. Oh my God. I was like, it's your anniversary of what? Like I missed something? I was like, another anniversary of my present. Like, hey.
No, yes, I turned 30 freaking 1, believe it or not.
So so for all of our listeners, so I'm reaching the end of my 20s and I feel
28,
like,
right?
Yeah, I'm 28. And I feel like in your early 20s, you're really just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on with your life. You're really trying to establish yourself, like career-wise or even like finishing up school.
Yeah.
And then in your late 20s, you're just kind of like, I got this shit, or you're still getting kind of figured out.
Both are fine.
But now, like in your 30s, do you have any advice for anyone that is in their early 30s, or do you have any kind of like looking back, like what would you tell your younger self?
Oh my gosh, we just became like a really
It's Saturday, but we're getting deep.
Yeah, we're getting deep today. Honestly, what would I tell my 20-year-old self? I would just tell myself like, surround yourself with people that make you happy and do things that make you happy, because at the end of the day, that's like all that really matters. If you're going to bed and waking up happy, like you're doing something right. And that doesn't mean like every single day, obviously, but for the most part, That's what I would say. And don't like stress too much. Like everything's gonna work out. I know that sounds so fucking cliche, but like obviously in my early 20s, I feel like I didn't start to begin to get my shit together until I was like 25.
Yeah.
So like the first little bit, and even if you're not getting your shit together until you're 28, 29, 35, whatever, everything's gonna work out. Enjoy the ride. Life goes by so fast. Like now to think that my whole 20s is a 10-year like decade like is insane. So shit goes by fast. Enjoy the ride.
And I think like early on in your 20s too, the smallest things like look so big and are so significant. Where now you look back and you're like, why did I stress over those things? They really don't matter. Nothing really matters in the grand scheme of things. Like, so just enjoy life. Like, take it step by step. I need to take my own advice sometimes, but honestly, just enjoy life. Take it step by step, and don't stress the little things like Tash said. Like, just. And have, like, surround yourself with good people.
That's the most important thing. I truly believe in, like, that quote, like, you are the average of the 5 people, the closest people you surround yourself with. And so, like, if you're surrounded by people that are, like, doing great things, going after it, like, lifting each other up, like, that's what's going to reflect on you. If you're surrounded by people that are, like, kind of shitty, like, kind of lazy, like, it's hard not to adapt those
100%.
habits and mentalities. So... Thankfully, I have a group of like 30 amazing, really great friends, and we're all killing it. So we're all just going to keep killing it together.
Motivated and
Hashtag motivated.
Hashtag motivated.
But
What was your inspirational quote or like mental health like segment?
Exactly. So you're welcome, everybody. If you're turning, and also like 30s are great. It's literally your 20s with more money, hopefully for you, and just your shit a bit more figured out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, last like little life update. I feel like I forgot to tell this story on our last episode when we were talking about our Toronto trip. But
I know
I'm cursed. Like my guys, I'm cursed. My clothes are cursed. So do you guys remember the traveling pants story from what was that? The second
episode 2.
Episode 2.
Yeah.
So where I had this white pair of pants. And we went out one night and there was literally a whole drink spilt on them, and it was a whole
thing.
situation.
Go listen if you haven't.
If you haven't, go listen. Episode 2. Then we go to Toronto, and I have this like new like skirt kind of thing from Zara.
Gorgeous outfit. You looked so
And
hot.
I was so excited to wear it, and literally we get to the pre-drink, and I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like doing my lip gloss or putting on lip gloss, and Tash looks at me, she goes, "Bro, like, you have a hole in your pants." And I'm like, what? Like, this is new. I just took the tag off these,
like right at your asshole.
Yeah, and it was a massive hole. And she was like, "Bro, like," and I was like, did I walk down the streets of Toronto with a fucking hole in my pants? Like, what's going on? I look, and it's like a massive hole. And I'm like, how did I not feel a breeze up my ass? Like,
at first I was like, maybe you can get away with it. It's not that bad. It's not that bad at first glance. And then I like look at it, I'm like, oh my God, like this is like a gaping black hole into your asshole.
I take it off. I'm like, Tash, I can't wear this. Like, my whole ass is out. Anyway, so like Zara, what the fuck? Like,
Zara, you did us dirty.
I just bought these freaking shorts, and they weren't even that cheap.
Are you gonna be able to return them?
I'm gonna try to sew them, but probably not.
You should ask Jade to sew them for you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, Jade, I will be hitting you up to sew my pants. But anyway, now I just think I'm cursed. So just stay tuned. Maybe I'll have another cursed freaking pants
watch
story.
out for this sweater. I feel like something bad's gonna happen. But don't worry, guys. I was a really good friend, and I gave Romina my skirt to wear out because she's like, I need something to wear. We're going through all my clothes, and I was like, I don't think any of these things really match the vibe you're going for. I'm like, take my fucking skirt. I'm gonna change into the first outfit I had on, and I actually felt more comfortable in that outfit anyway. So I'm like, it probably worked out.
It was good.
It was meant to be.
Thank God. Yeah. Thank God, friends saving friends from wardrobe malfunctions.
Literally.
It happens more than you think.
Do the same for me.
Yeah, I would literally take the sweater off myself to give it to you. Oh my
Should we go into some tabloid talk?
Yes.
We love a good tabloid talk. What did you want to talk about?
So a lot of weddings happened in the last couple of days. So obviously J-Lo and what's his face? Ben Affleck got married. Mm-hmm. Gorgeous wedding, and she had
second marriage.
Yeah,
for them.
Yeah. So is it no? J-Lo I think got married multiple times.
I mean, like, isn't this their second time getting married?
Oh yeah. I think it was a formal ceremony this time, but they got married like in the courthouse or something. Chill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for official, but then now they had like their official ceremony, and she had like 3 different dresses.
Oh my God!
But there was an incident right before they got married where Ben's mom like got into some kind of, accident or something. And there was like an ambulance. So they were at the hospital
fuck.
the day before. I don't know if she fainted or something happened where she was in the hospital. But it looked really nice. Like all the A-list celebrities were there. And then also Sarah Hyland got married. So from Modern Family, got married to, what's his name? Adam Wells? Or Wells Adam, sorry.
I felt like this was all over, and people are like, she's finally married. And I'm like, you sent me this thing, and I'm like, who is that? I was like, I don't know who this is. She's like, Modern Family. I'm like, oh my God, okay, yeah, that is her.
And she's the new host of Love Island US. Not that I've watched.
She is?
Yeah, she's the new host.
Oh my God, that's cool.
Yeah. So it's funny because her now husband was on Bachelor in Paradise as the bartender. He was just like a bartender on the show.
Okay, there's backstory. I don't know. That's so
and
cute.
she was like, he's so hot. I'm pretty sure she slid into his DMs or something.
We love that.
And yeah, and then the rest is history. And they got engaged a while back, but then COVID, they had to keep pushing back the wedding. Yeah, I think they were engaged for like 4 years or something.
I did see her dress, and normally I don't like the kind of wedding dresses that hang off the shoulder, but she looked really, really beautiful.
She looked stunning.
Yeah, she looked gorgeous.
Yeah, and all of like the cast from Modern Family was there, which
oh my
I love.
God, that's so
I honestly love that show.
I used to love that show so much, but I stopped watching after like I forget how many seasons. Like Lily grew up, and I like was over it.
Yeah.
But Kate, you forgot to talk about. You made a note about Jay Shetty being their officiant.
Oh, okay. So J-Lo and Ben Affleck, yeah, their officiant was Jay Shetty.
I enjoy his podcast. Have you
The
listened to
Life
it?
Coach, yeah. No, I haven't listened
Oh,
to it.
okay. It's
I've
like
seen him
life.
on,
It's like
TikTok and stuff.
on purpose with Jay Shetty, and he's had like Khloe Kardashian on, and like what's her name, like Sophia Bush, like a couple of like A-list celebrities, and he used to be a monk, and now he's like all like inspirational and shit. So that's why I was shocked to read what you're about to tell people. Like you charge them.
Yeah. What he charged them? Oh, yeah, the whole wedding. No. The whole wedding costed $400,000.
I thought they made him. I thought they paid him $400,000
because I wrote in our shared
and I was
notes
like,
officiant, and then I wrote $400,000. Guys, this is why I like our shared notes. You don't even know what's going on half the time. Half the time it's like 2 a.m. and I'm like, I forgot to write this in the shared notes. Okay. Yeah, so their wedding costed
that monk is greedy.
Yeah, no, that would be ridiculous.
I was like, that's fucked.
$400,000 to officiate a wedding.
But for a wedding,
no.
total. That's
$400,000 for their wedding for J-Lo and Ben Affleck. I mean, yeah.
That's a lot.
It's a lot, but I feel like
and
it's not
for
that,
them, like that's probably an average wedding cost for them.
For them, I feel like it's not a lot. I feel like with Khloe Kardashian's was probably more. I don't know why, but it was in Italy.
Yeah, exactly. It was definitely.
Yeah.
Where was theirs? Like in LA?
Yeah, I think it was just in LA or something like that. But Sarah Hyland and Wells Adam, going back to them, the officiant of their wedding was Jesse Tyler Ferguson, which he was also on the show. He played Mitchell in Modern Family.
Oh, I love him.
Yeah, so he officiated their wedding, which I thought was funny because it was just like they knew him.
Oh, that's so cute. I think if I get married, I would want a friend to do that as well.
That would be amazing.
I think that'd be really cool.
That's so fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of TV, Christine Quinn officially left Selling Sunset.
I think she left a while back.
So she was like talking about it, but now it's like officially like done. And they're recording like 3 more seasons, but like I think it's gonna be so boring without her.
Same. I honestly think they're all just suck ups now, and there's not going to be any drama.
Like I think it's gonna maybe be around like Christine's like sexuality now, like.
And I don't know. There's not enough like showing of the houses anymore.
Yeah.
I miss like the show. I like that show because you get to see those crazy houses in LA, and now it's just like they show the house for the first like 5 seconds, and then they sit on the couch and they're like, okay, did you talk to Christine? And it's like, oh, okay, here we go.
Honestly, I'm probably still gonna watch a bit of it, but I feel like I'm not gonna care.
Our group literally had like a viewing watch party for the last season.
We did.
There was like 30 of us.
Do that this time though.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
We need a new show.
No, we do need a new show.
Okay, you wrote Kim and Kanye getting back together. I've heard that rumors. Is that true?
I haven't heard any like confirmation, but apparently something is coming out about that soon.
Why is she going back with him? Like, I just don't. They just finalized their divorce. It just seems like a lot of paperwork.
A lot of work for. a lot of crazy. She's just like all over the place, this woman. Like,
Yeah.
she's low-key just as crazy as him, I feel. He's just more open about it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't understand. I get it. They have kids together, but
That's the only
you just
thing.
did all this stuff. He also just exposed your whole family online, posted a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, you can't, like,
And
take
then
that shit back.
You're going back to him? Like, it doesn't make sense to me why she's doing that. Come on, Kim. Kim, you gotta figure it out.
Kim Ye, you gotta
Ye.
figure it the frick out.
Yeah. Okay, also what I wrote on for Tabloid Talk. Did you know Harry Styles is dating Olivia Wilde?
I knew this so long ago.
Okay, I did not know about it. I was
Yeah.
like living under a rock. Like, what the fuck?
It's pretty wild because she's quite a bit older than him, I
Wild.
think. It's wild.
Olivia Wilde.
Ooh, we love a good pun. Yeah, I've known they've been dating for a while, and they're coming out with a movie together that she directed and she acts in, and he acts in as well.
Oh my god.
I don't know if that's how they started dating, maybe.
Yeah.
But
So she's 38 and he's like, how old is he? Like
I think
28?
he's like in his 20s.
Yeah, I want
know.
to say 25, 26.
One time somebody told me that I look like Olivia Wilde.
Oh, you kind of.
Do I?
Yes, I do
I don't know.
see
Do I look
that.
like Olivia Wilde?
Yeah, I think you do.
I
Oh my
don't know.
god.
Do I?
Yeah, I really see it now that you said it.
Okay.
Wow. Okay, so I was just living under a rock because I saw it was like, yeah, they posted something. He had a cover of Vogue or something, and he talked about their relationship, and I was like, relationship? Like, I thought I know she got a divorce from her husband. What's his name?
Joshua?
Jason, whatever. I don't know how to say his
Sudeikis?
Sudeikis, yeah. But I had no idea. Harry Styles, like, yeah, I feel like it's an interesting couple.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I mean, I shouldn't talk. I'm older than my boyfriend, but like 10 plus years is a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Like, do they want kids? Maybe not.
Maybe
It's
not.
none of my business. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it for Tabloid Talk, I feel. But how do we feel about a little showtime?
Oh, yes.
Because I want to
Let's do
get your
Showtime.
opinion
Okay.
on the Love Island host. I feel like ever since I started watching Love Island, there's so much shit happening with Love Island.
It's everywhere, guys.
It's everywhere now.
You can't escape it.
Can't escape it.
Yeah.
But how do we feel about the host quitting?
So it's funny because she said that she's leaving the show because of scheduling issues, and people were like saying,
Wait, what?
What? She's the host literally shows up at the beginning of the show, at the end of the show, and maybe once at Casa Amor.
And that's it.
Or like not even Casa Amor, one of the other ones.
And for like 5 seconds.
But I think the public just really didn't like her, and they asked her
Really?
to.
How do you not like her?
This is my theory. I think the public were like not huge fan of her, and they were like made it publicly known like they don't like her, and they asked her to step down. But to save face, she was like, I'm stepping down.
Because if it was more dramatic, like they already had like you know, the last host like had like the suicide. They like can't have this one like end on bad notes, because then it's like no one's gonna want to be the host.
Exactly.
I know Paige is gonna apply.
Paige Zorbo is gonna apply, but people are saying Ekin-Su should be the host from the last season.
That could be interesting.
Everyone's saying
she
Ekin-Su.
has probably way more shit going on to deal with. Like do that now.
Yeah.
Like
that's so true.
I feel like, are you that famous? Like if you're hosting Love Island, maybe in the UK.
Maybe in the UK. Yeah,
that might be it though.
Yeah. We'll see. Stay tuned for who's going to be host. I hope it's someone good, though, because I find they really do kind of break the awkwardness of, like, those pauses at the beginning and stuff. And they really do facilitate the show.
Yeah.
So when they
also, question, do you think that, like, the pauses are so long and dramatic? Do you think that's actually how long they pause, or is that editing?
No, they tell them, so they say, and the person that I would like to couple up with is, and they say count to 5. So they tell them to count to 5 because no, those pauses are way too long.
They're so long. I'm like, that's a really long time to be like waiting. I'll be like, what the fuck are you gonna say?
I feel like the show would be way more awkward in real life.
Oh
because,
my God,
like, it's so much like pauses.
Yeah.
I feel like I would start laughing.
Literally.
I don't know if I could keep a straight face during those recouplings.
Absolutely not.
Oh my God, love a good Love Island.
All right, what are we sorry about today?
Yeah, let's do some I'm sorry buts. Okay, I'm sorry, but Uber Eats is not worth it. I just feel like you're ordering Uber Eats. You're like, oh, it's like $20 or whatever. And then you get to checkout and it's like $40 because there's like a service fee, there's a delivery fee, and then there's all these other fees. Tip. And then you're like, by the time you get your food, you're like, wait, why did I pay $50 for 2 Candyne from McDonald's?
Literally, when we live right beside a McDonald's.
And they forgot my fries.
Okay, but I will say for a while I had the Eats Pass because it's $10 a month and you save it's no delivery and like lower service. So if you order more than once a week, it's worth it.
Okay.
Like, it is. But it's also like, because you have it, you're like, oh, I have to use it. So it's kind of like this trap. So I stopped. I like got rid of it because I was just like ordering a bit too much.
Yeah.
Especially like, you're drunk after a night out. Like on the way home, you just order a shit ton of McDonald's. You like don't even really eat it. You fall asleep sometimes before it even gets here.
Oh my God, that's
So
the
I was
worst.
like, we're done.
Or
we're done.
We're done. Or they're like preparing your meal and you're watching them and it's like still preparing your meal and you're like, where's my fucking meal?
It's like,
why
should
are
have arrived
they
by this
still
time, and then it keeps
preparing
adding
it?
5 minutes and 5
Yeah.
minutes, and you're like, oh my God, like, why did I order this? Also, I could have just drove there and got it.
Oh yeah.
Like,
yeah. Who
at
was it?
least to
Hannah
pick
was
up.
like saying that they're just now calling the places and ordering
Yeah.
and picking up. I'm like, yeah, that's just regular takeout.
Yeah.
Before Uber Eats, guys, you would
true.
call a place and you would order a takeout and you go pick it up. Like,
Yeah, it's so true.
yeah,
I
that's
agree.
what we need to start doing that. so.
Uber Eats is not worth it.
It's not friggin' worth it. Okay,
Yeah.
what are you sorry for?
Okay, I'm sorry, but can we just stop with the filters that like overly are changing our faces?
Oh my gosh.
Like, I get a nice little tint on your skin, a nice little brightening, sure, whatever. But like, you know what I'm talking about, where it's like the like lip injections. It makes your nose look like Michael Jackson. Like, you like are unrecognizable.
Yes.
I just don't like those,
and you have like blue eyes. I feel like it makes your blue eyes like pop.
oh my God, I look scary.
And like sometimes I'm like, whoa, like you look very animated.
Sometimes sometimes some girls actually like do look okay with these crazy ass filters on. I don't like know why. And then I will like just be like, what does this look like on me? And I'm like, that is not what I look like.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, like a little like subtle one is cute, but then some of these are like, whoa. I'm not wearing
Yeah.
like 5 like pairs of like fake lashes.
No.
Like Botox, like everywhere. Your face just looks like super stretched too.
It's
very
a
weird.
lot. Like, I want to ban them.
Yeah, I agree. It's hard to find a good filter on Instagram these days, I find.
What do you guys like as filters?
Yeah, let us
like,
know.
I like Life with Me. I feel like it's almost borderline like too much sometimes. Depends on the lighting.
Yeah.
Like, I like the honey is a nice one.
Yeah, there's like
I
a
don't even-
cute or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just wish that everyone would have this like proper lighting, so I didn't even need a filter.
Yeah, so Hannah's like a sister Heidi makes Instagram, like she can make Instagram filters. So anyway, she should make one that is very
Yes.
subtle. So Heidi, if you're
Yeah.
listening, make a like filter that's very subtle that we can all use, that the SATURDAYs can use. Yeah, because I agree. I think it's way too much.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry, but what about people that, okay, so recently I find we have a lot of people that are creeping our stories or are watching our reels and they're not following us on Instagram or they're not subscribed or they're, but they're listening to the pod because we can
follow
see the
us.
numbers that are, we can see the
can
numbers
see.
of people that are listening versus
see
people who are
you.
following us. And let me tell you, the listeners are a lot higher than
Yeah.
the people who are following.
So guys,
hello.
follow us. Also, how do we get like 6,000 real views and no follows,
Yeah.
guys?
Yeah.
We're cute. Follow us.
Yeah, please, because I can see you. I can
can-
see that you're creeping our stories. Okay?
Just give us a follow, support.
Yeah.
We'll support you back. You know? There's a lot of friends that have their own side hustles. I'm supporting you guys.
Yeah.
Support me back. Hello. Is this thing on?
Is this
mic on?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry, but why is there already fall like Halloween stuff like in stores? Like, have you seen that? Like at Dollarama, at
God.
HomeSense.
HomeSense is like bringing out Christmas wreaths. You're like, hello?
Like, it's not even September, and I'm freaking out.
I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm like, do I start putting my shorts away? Like, is
Yeah.
it time for the wardrobe swap? Like,
Oh my
what's
God, the
going on?
wardrobe swap is a lot
Stress.
of work.
Stress.
So it's like we have to pick the right time to do it, and it's not now.
It's not now, guys. It's still like 30 degrees outside.
It's
like,
hot as
please.
hell, even though
I know
we're
we're
wearing
wearing
these
sweaters,
sweaters.
but like we're sweating.
We're
Let me tell
blasting
you.
the AC, and we're dying.
We just wanted
But it's
to
for the
be
pod.
matching, but it's like a horrible idea.
Giggly
because
Squad, you better fucking watch this.
wear your t-shirts. Oh my God. Yeah. No,
But yeah, I'm like over it. Like I do love fall, but it's just like it's such a reminder. Like summer's about to be over, and you're about to get your ass back to work, and I'm not ready.
yeah, you're about to
know?
get back in the classroom. I have school starting up again with classes, and it's
Oh my
just-
God, you do.
I'm so not excited.
How
And I'm
many
also being a TA this semester,
Oh
so
my
it's gonna be a lot of
gosh.
work.
We're gonna be busy ass.
Busy, but we're still gonna
bitches.
do the pod. Don't
We're
worry
still
about
gonna
it.
pod.
Because this is not work. This is fun. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah, every time Ramina are actually doing work, we'll be like, wish we were doing pod shit
Yeah.
instead. Just like,
So much
Ramina's
fun.
like coding really intense shit. She's like, I wish this was podcast stuff.
I wish I was coding the pod.
Yeah, I'm like, I have no idea what you're doing. Like, you're so much smarter than me. What the fuck does that say?
Oh my god, I know. We're not ready to go back to work.
No.
Okay, let's do some random shit that needs to be said, okay?
Let's talk about random shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is super random because it was after Elias's birthday, like, not Elias's birthday, Elias's party for your birthday. And it was the morning after. I'm like, me and my husband order the weirdest shit when we're hungover sometimes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we decided to order Subway because we're freaks at like 10 a.m.
On Uber Eats?
Yeah, on Uber Eats. And then I realized,
for
$29.99 worth it. And then I realized, like, I feel like you can tell a lot by someone's Subway order. So I'm gonna ask you your Subway order because I'll go first. I'll tell you mine.
Okay.
And it doesn't change. Like, I don't order anything else on Subway. I'm just one of those people
and I
who
can't
order
wait to tell you
one
mine.
thing, okay? So I order the Italian BMT toasted on Italian urban cheese, and then I get like lettuce, tomato, extra pickles.
Oh, hot girls love pickles.
Hot girls love pickles. Banana peppers. What else?
Spicy.
A little bit of like olives, the black olives. Then I get light mayo and honey mustard. Okay, and whatever cheese, like the white cheese.
That's like a palate explosion.
So that's all I order. Okay,
sweet,
like I
hot.
only order that. So what do you order from Subway?
Okay, what do you think I ordered?
Okay, so since you're hot, I think hot girls, like, I hope you're not going to say, like, some ham and cheese or some shit, because
I don't know how you're going to react to my order, but okay. What do I get?
Oh my god, stress. Okay, I think you get the chicken teriyaki.
Oh, that sounds so sexy.
Or, oh my god, do you get meatballs? You get meatball? I was going to say meatball first, but I was like, I don't know if she can eat all that.
I get the meatball sub.
So Farza gets you meatball too.
Oh my god, okay, I thought that was embarrassing.
No.
That I got the meatball
Okay, but he
sub.
also gets tuna, which is questionable.
That's
because
gross.
apparently
that's like people that get fish fillet.
Guys, apparently the tuna, they did like a study on the tuna at Subway, and there was 0 tuna found in the tuna at Subway.
What's in it?
And this motherfucker is still ordering the tuna sub. We don't know. We don't know what's in it. It's probably like, I don't know. Dead people? I don't know.
Oh my god, that's
don't know.
fucked up.
But yeah,
I
so
hope there's meat in the meatballs.
Yeah.
No, I get the meatballs, and it's pretty plain. Like I'll get that and like a little bit of like lettuce and like and cheese, and I don't really
sauce. Well, I guess it comes with the marinara.
Yeah, it's like marinara. Like I like to like load stuff on stuff normally, but a meatball sub, I like get a little bit of lettuce on there, like crunchy. And like that's pretty much it, like cheese, and I'll do it on, I don't know what bread I get, like Italian or like the honey oat.
Honey
I
oat
like
is good.
it on honey oat. That's the one I like.
Okay.
And I always obviously get a foot long.
Yeah. Okay, ask your friends what their Subway order is, because I
That's
feel
so
like
funny.
you can guess people's Subway orders. If you're those people who go to Subway and you order the veggie sub, like, what's going on?
Super weird.
I don't understand. Or you get anything, like they have like flatbreads. I'm like, why are you doing this?
One time I got a salad at Subway, and I'm like, this is weird. Like, this is fucking weird, dude.
They have like breakfast. I'm like, what's going on? I don't want eggs. I just want my Subway order. Okay, do you get the cookies or do you get chips?
Cookies.
Yes.
Subway cookies are
Which
elite.
Which one do you get?
Like chocolate chip, chocolate
Yes.
macadamia.
Yes.
Is that how you say it?
Yeah, macadamia.
Macadamia.
We don't know.
I don't know. That one is
one's
bomb. So good. I would literally just go to Subway sometimes and get the cookies.
Yeah, the
Like
Subway
they're
cookies are so
elite.
good.
Them and Farm Boy cookies are like top tier.
Okay, did you know they have a scent of like, I don't know if this is real, but apparently they have like a scent that smells like the bread, and they would spray it around the Subway store so it just smells like fresh baked bread, even though like sometimes they aren't even baking bread.
Oh really?
Yeah, they have it.
I was gonna say,
scent.
shouldn't they be baking bread anyway?
Yeah, so they
Why are they trying to fake that?
But they
Just
have
do it.
like
You probably need it.
They have like the scent that they have in the store, so it smells
Interesting.
more like
Like,
bread. And when you're walking down the street, like you can smell it, and you're like, oh my god, Subway.
Ooh.
Subway has
They
a
should-
distinct smell.
It does. Oh, big time. They should sell that at like Bath and Body Works. Like I think people would buy a bread candle.
A Subway candle? Oh my god,
You wouldn't buy
guys.
that?
I would buy it.
Or like a Subway cookie candle. I would buy that.
Someone make it.
Yeah.
Tag us.
Was his name
Give us royalties.
Gerald or Jared, the Subway dude?
Yeah, didn't he go to jail?
What?
Yeah, he went to jail for something.
Oh, wasn't it like something fucked up?
Yeah,
Like
he's weird. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
weird. Yeah, we
Never
don't
mind.
like him.
We're not gonna talk about him.
We don't like him.
Okay, that was a really fun question. You wrote something on here about stickers.
Oh my god. Okay, so you know this because you go to HomeSense a lot, similar with me. You buy something from HomeSense or anywhere, and they put a friggin' sticker on it, and it's impossible to take the sticker off. And you're like, What the frick? You sit there for so long trying to take the sticker off.
Also, they put it on the worst places. There's like a mirror, and like they could put it on the back, they could put it on the side, and they're like, no, boop, I'm gonna put it right in the middle of the fucking mirror.
And you can't take, and even
And
if you
it has, like,
take
that
it off,
mark.
it has like the sticky residue on
and
it.
you can get like that goo gone shit, but like even that sometimes it's like so annoying.
Ugh.
Or you like try and like peel it off like a little bit, and you're like trying to go so slow, and you're like, okay, I got it. Like it's not gonna do that thing where it like rips all the paper like off of it, and then it obviously freaking happens every time.
It happens every single time I try to take a sticker off. I'm the worst at taking off stickers.
Yeah, stickers suck.
But they should really fix that.
Or just put it on a better spot.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's somebody really, like, vindictive doing that.
They're like
they're getting pleasure out of it.
Yeah,
It's
we
kinda-
bought like a lamp or like a light fixture once, and they had a bunch of stickers on it. It took us like an hour just to take all the freaking stickers off before we had to then install the lamp or like
We're all
light
getting,
fixture.
like, arthritis from this shit. Okay, the last thing is just, like, well, I guess we already talked about it. This summer is going by so fast.
Oh my
and
God.
I'm depressed about it.
We need to like do something to bring our mood up before the
Yeah.
fall, because this just sucks. Well, listening to this podcast will really help our mood, I think.
It will. It really
Honestly,
does. I listen to my own podcast walking sometimes, and I don't know if that's narcissistic or cringy, or if it means you have a good podcast.
Yeah. Did you listen to the new, so Call Her Daddy just came out with Demi
Oh my God, I meant to
Lovato.
listen to it today, and I did not get a chance to. Did you?
Yeah, I listened to like half of it. It's really
Okay,
good.
it's
Yeah.
good?
It's just crazy to think of all these child stars
Yeah.
and what they had to go through. Like, she started in Barney when she was like
yeah,
a kid.
like 4 years old.
Yeah. And then it was like 13. She was like 13 and started going on tour with like the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
And
Kid or Camp Rock and
Yeah.
shit. Man, Demi Lovato's life. Have you ever watched her doc on YouTube?
Yes.
It's one of my favorite docs
Cried
ever.
so many times, yeah.
It's so good. I love her so much, but I just feel like she's like a bit fucked up from being famous so young.
She started
Like,
doing
how can you
drugs when
not?
she was 12 years old.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I was not doing drugs at
Yeah,
12. I can
so-
tell you that
but
much.
she
I was
says
playing
it-
with Bratz dolls.
She said it really nicely. She's like, they treated me like adults, like when I was 12, and so I started acting like one
Yeah.
and started drinking
Grew
and
up so
doing drugs.
fast.
Yeah.
Well, think of all the child stars. Like, name one child star that's not like fucked up.
Yeah, like Amanda Bynes. Well,
Oh
Hillary,
my
Amanda Bynes just
God.
went crazy off the rails.
Face tat, fucking crazy ass
She
shit.
like
she's
pierced
saying.
everything and
Yeah, just her behavior is like insane.
insane. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only normal one I think is like Hillary Duff.
Yeah,
That's the only
go
normal one.
Hillary. We love Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah, she's the best.
and maybe is Selena. I don't know. She's not off
Yeah,
the wire,
Selena's
but
good
she's
too.
like,
Yeah.
you can tell she has some like issues though. Like
Yeah.
she's not okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Demi on Call Her Daddy. I need to check that out.
Yes, 100%. Okay, that's just some random shit that needs to be said. What about some social seg? Like,
Ooh.
what's happening? You wrote something about someone following you?
Oh my God, this is so random. It was a little while ago. So obviously I love Real Housewives of any place, but I watch mostly Beverly Hills in New Jersey. And I'm just getting caught up on New Jersey, and I just started like creeping. I'm like pretty far back still. So like all of their kids are still like kind of kids on the show, but they're like adults now. And one of the kids of like Kathy and I forget the dad's name, I think Rick, has this son, and I think his name's Joseph. And anyway, so first I was like creeping the parents, and like, wow, they're like getting kind of old now. And then I'm creeping their daughter, like she's married, like has a kid. I'm like, this is crazy. And then I get to the brother, and I'm like, oh, he's kind of like hot. I'm like, he's like doing some cool shit. He's like starting a clothing line. So I'm like, I'm just going to follow him, like see what he's up to. I followed him. And then he followed me back.
Like right away?
Pretty fast. Like pretty fast he followed me back. And I'm a private profile, so he had to like request
Oh
me.
my God. You
Yeah.
should follow the pod.
I know. I should DM him from the pod.
Oh my
Once we
God.
can follow people again from the pod.
Oh my God, that's hilarious.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, he's like, it's just kind of cool to see somebody like from a show that you really like on TV. Like I now like we follow each other.
Yes.
And you can talk to I love his parents so much, so it was pretty
That's so
iconic.
funny.
Pretty iconic.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I've tried to follow a lot of people from reality TV, and no one's followed me back.
No.
So shout out to Joseph.
Shout out Joseph. I'm going to go creep you and probably follow you too. Okay, it's so funny because we have like literally the same brain sometimes. I'll go to send something to Tash and she'll
my God,
have already sent it to me, or I'll send it to you and then scroll up and you sent it to me. Like it happens so often.
A lot. It's weird.
So we were talking about this the other day about these celebrities posting. You guys have all seen it. Celebrities will post a picture with like a million purses or like
Louis Vuitton,
Vuittons.
Gucci, like
Yeah.
blah blah blah.
And there'll be like contests like to enter and win. It'll be like, do you want all these purses? Like 3 simple steps. Go on this person's page. Follow everyone they're following. Then like this post.
Yeah.
Then comment, and you'll
Make it your story, and then give me $1,000.
Yeah, and then like it's always like the Kardashians and all these like
Yeah.
high A-list celebrities that are posting these pictures, and I'm like, how much money are they getting for these posts? Because first of all, they're extremely tacky.
Yeah.
Like you're just posing with like 700 different like Louis Vuitton purses.
Yeah, or there's just like the shopping bags. I'm like, those bags are definitely empty. There's
Yeah.
nothing in them.
There's nothing in them. What's happening?
But how
with
much
this?
money do they get, or do they give them a bunch of free, like, shit?
Yeah.
Like, what is it? I want to know.
I want to know. So I was watching like Stassi Baby or whatever. She's like,
Yeah.
she was on Call Her Daddy, but she's also friends with Kylie. I was watching one of her vlogs, and at the end of the vlog, she was like, "Oh my God, guys, we got robbed." Like she's like, they were in like Italy,
No.
and they literally got robbed. Like they weren't there, but someone broke into their hotel and stole like 15 of her purses. First of all, why are you bringing 15 purses on a
Yeah.
freaking vacation? But anyway,
I thought you only had a carry-on. What are you doing?
hello. No, they brought 6 different luggage, like for one
Yeah.
person. She's crazy. Anyway, so she had 6 or 15 different purses stolen, all this stuff. And then I was like, she didn't post about it on her Instagram. So I like did some creeping. And it was like the next day after she got, or like when she got home, she posted one of these pictures with all those purses.
Oh.
And so I was like, maybe she's just trying to get some of these purses back that were stolen after the
Literally,
robbery.
maybe.
Because it was like
I
right
wouldn't
after
do
her
that.
vacation.
Fuck it. Like, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of time though, it's like celebrities get all this like nice shit for free anyway. Like they're not really buying all of their bags and their nice clothes. Like people give it to them for free at this point, which is like, fuck.
So true. Oh my God, send us stuff, frig.
They must get something.
Yeah.
But it is like extremely tacky. And I remember you saying like the Kardashians don't do that. That shit's tacky. And then I saw Kim post it the other day, and I was like, we both sent it to each other at the same time. I was like, she does do it too. Even Kim Kardashian does that tacky ass fucking post.
Tacky ass shit, like, yeah, we don't like that.
I mean, I would do it, but
I would do it, but we don't like
for
that.
now, I'm gonna talk shit about it.
Yeah.
What else?
my
Okay, so
God.
Tinder celebrated their decade anniversary.
Yeah,
That's
I
pretty
saw
crazy.
that. 10 years of Tinder.
I know people that have gotten married from Tinder dates.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so did you ever date anyone from Tinder? Or
I
did
never
you...
had Tinder. Did you?
No way. Okay, so
did
I...
Ro have Tinder? Of course, I block your ears.
Yeah, so the boyfriend I actually had before my husband, we actually like matched on. I knew
my
him before, like we
God.
went to school together, but we weren't friends. But yeah, we like matched on Tinder.
Cool.
And yeah. So, but then I deleted it. Like I had Tinder for not that long. It was the only.
You deleted it because you started dating him.
Yeah. So it was.
So it did work a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't really work,
Like
but
not fully.
yeah. But it was the only dating app I've ever had.
Okay.
And I've never had like Bumble, Hinge, or
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Hinge, I feel like it's kind of new. I
Yeah.
think if I were to ever go on a dating app, it'd be like Hinge.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've never used it. Like, is it better?
Well, it's just like, I don't know, it's their slogan. I feel like Tinder is like now just like the hookup whatever thing, but like Hinge is like the dating app that's meant to be deleted, which I think is
Ooh.
like a good slogan.
Yeah.
So I feel that's like for people like serious business. You
Yeah.
know?
Sometimes our guy friends will give us like, or I won't say who because I don't want to out them, but they'll give us their like dating
Yeah.
app.
Yeah.
Like they'll be like, take my phone, and I'm like swiping, and I have so much fun with it. I'm
Yeah.
like, nope, yep, nope. It's
I love reading people's profiles.
so fun.
And now people like put like voice notes and stuff too on there.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can hear their voices, which I feel like could be a good thing, could be a bad thing,
Yeah.
depending on what your voice sounds like. But yeah, 10 years with Tinder, that's insane.
I don't even know what I would put as my voice note. Hey, what up?
Hello,
Yeah.
it's just Ro. Do you want to go?
Do you want to fuck?
But you know the story, like with Tinder, how there was like this girl that like was with a team of guys and like they kind of like created it. I think this is true.
way.
And anyway, then they kind of like got her, like put her out of like on the outside. They kind of like didn't want to work with her anymore. They like got rid of her. She like lost out obviously on so much money because it became like such a big thing. So what did she do? She went and created Bumble.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm.
Okay.
And then she like made even like more money than they did.
So Bumble also has like a feature like Bumble Friends. Like if you're in a new
Like
city.
Bumble Bestie or something.
Yeah,
shit
and
like
you can
that.
like go on
Okay.
dates with friends, like
Try, yeah.
to meet friends.
Meet friends.
Yeah, if you're in like a new city
Think you
or
would use
something.
it?
If I was maybe somewhere new,
Like brand new.
yeah, like if I was moving to a new place, maybe, and I had no friends, but
like what if you moved to like Moose Jaw, Manitoba?
I don't know where that is. I was like, where the fuck
It's
is
like
Moose
buttfuck
Jaw?
nowhere, exactly. Or like Timmins, Ontario.
Yeah, but then you're also like, am I really gonna find any friends? Like, am I just gonna find some
I want
weirdos?
to find somebody organically first.
Yeah.
I feel like we're pretty social. We would be fine, but maybe not.
I don't know.
I don't
never know. We'll never know.
We'll have to maybe one day.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Okay, do you know who Andrew Tate is?
Okay, so I've heard so much stuff about Andrew Tate recently, but he's never come up on like my algorithm for TikTok or anything.
Okay,
so I've never
that's
actually
good.
seen
He's a
any of
piece
his
of
videos,
shit.
but I've heard he's like literally a piece of shit.
Yeah. I don't like go into him too much because I think he's disgusting, but I'm just happy that he's banned now from like everything. He's banned
So
from
what
TikTok.
kind of videos would he make? He would just
oh
be
my
like,
god, it's like the most misogynistic, like homophobic, like sexist, like fucked up shit ever. Like it's so jarring. It's like, oh, he must be like joking, but he's not. Like I don't know who raised him or who didn't raise him, but
So I heard he was a former kickboxer.
yes, yeah.
And so people are saying he got hit in the head too much. And he has a little bit of like he's a little cuckoo. But I'm surprised it took them this long to take him down.
Yeah.
Whereas some girls will post like a bikini picture and it's like
Oh my
IG will take it down and say this goes against her like
literally
policy or
like,
whatever.
Can't show a nipple, but you can say
But
the
you
most
can-
fucked up shit about women and like.
That does not make sense to me. Yeah, they need to figure that out because
Yeah, I want to see how long that will last though. Like I'm sure he's gonna find a way to like
create a new
slither
account.
into something or get his voice heard out there. And like apparently he's involved in like sex trafficking too, like allegedly. So man's is just not okay.
Oh my god.
Like
God.
really, really not okay.
Yeah.
No, I feel like he's probably gay and like hates like just is like homophobic towards himself.
Yeah, I mean
and,
you
like,
project what you
Yeah,
are
like,
feeling
he's-
internally. So that's
we
really
don't
messed
we
up.
don't stand with that.
No, we don't stand with that. You know
Hell
who
no.
has been making funny TikToks recently though, which like I've been seeing, is Kylie Jenner has been actually posting funny ass
Really?
TikToks.
I haven't
Yeah.
seen them. Which
Okay,
ones?
so she's been just making TikToks, like really long TikToks, not with like music or anything. She just films herself.
Okay.
She's like, hey guys, like I just got back from a shoot. She's like taking off her makeup and just like talking to the camera.
Whoa, I would watch
Super
that.
organic.
I want to see her take off her makeup. That
Yeah,
sounds
super
sick.
organic. Anyway, in the one of the videos, she's talking. She's like, "There's a fucking fly in my house. I don't know if it's a family of flies or one fly, but it's like you can really like hear it. It's like zzz,
Really?
like you can hear the fly." And then in the next video, she's like in the shower and you see a fly like close to her drain. She's like, "No, like Frederick." She like named him, and she's like, "No, like I tried to save him," and like all this stuff. And I don't know, it was actually really funny. And
I'm
she
gonna
gets a
watch
lot
those
of likes.
later. Oh my god, of course she does.
So many likes on her TikToks.
Oh my god, speaking of TikTok, do you know who like so we have our pod TikTok, which you should follow. It's Saturday Pod TikTok. So I have my own TikTok, so my algorithm is like pretty like curated to me, but like ours is like pretty new.
Yes.
And the first time ever, like Charlie D'Amelio like came up on my algorithm, like on my feed, which has never happened before. Have you not heard of that? How
Yeah.
they like Addison Rae, like Charlie D'Amelio, like they never show up on your For You page. You always like search them. Right? But on It's Saturday Pod, she actually came up on the For You page. Which I thought was kind of cool.
I do find like you're on that, like on our account for the pod, and I'm like, this For You page is so different than
It's
mine.
so young.
Mine's
It's a lot
like,
of, like,
clean
young-
TikTok,
Yeah.
and it's like organizing TikTok.
It's not like
and-
girls dancing and stuff on it.
Yeah, it's never girls dancing. It's literally just like, don't you hate it when your husband like fucking doesn't use a coaster? And I'm like, yes, I do.
I do. Relatable.
Like, don't you hate it when your husband leaves his socks everywhere around the house? I'm like, yes.
Oh my god, I saw a funny one last night. I showed Matt. It was like, when I said when your husband, I'm like, oh, like boyfriend. When your boyfriend, like spills the tea but doesn't ask any relevant questions. So when you're asking questions, they're just like, I don't know.
I saw
don't know.
that.
I don't know. I'm like, what the fuck were you asking when they told you this juicy, juicy story?
They're like, oh, like so and so is gonna propose to so and so, and you're like, oh, when, where, what does
What's
the
the
ring
ring?
look
They're
like?
like,
They're like,
I
I don't
don't
know. And I'm like, hello, like, what do you mean you don't know?
They probably just like, I'm gonna propose. Cool.
cool, bro.
Nice.
Congrats.
To who?
Yeah. Did you watch like football this weekend? Like, it's just like the random thing.
Hey, dude, I didn't make the bed today. It was sick.
Yeah, no, I don't know. Guys are like, yeah. Well, our trolls already think that we hate men, so
Literally.
it's just like, we might as well roll with it, you know?
100%.
Oh my god.
Should we do a little full send?
Yes.
Okay.
I love a full send moment.
So we already kind of mentioned this, but if you want to elevate your party, I highly recommend getting a Poutine bar.
Oh, it's so good.
Like, you just feel really fucking cool.
Yeah.
And there's like a pot of gravy, a thing of cheese curds, and like a tray of french fries. You're just like, wow.
But Liza's mom also had like the serving trays and things.
Yeah,
for
the
that.
fancy ass trays.
The
like,
fancy
keeps that
ones.
keeps that shit warm.
For like buffet, and I'm like, that's why I was like, it was giving wedding vibes. We were like, what? Like, she even had like the poutine like cups, like the like.
Yeah.
She had it all. She really
Literally.
went all out. But yeah, if you can do a poutine bar.
And we were already like all kind of like drunk when the Poutine bar did come out. So like Poutine when you're drunk, and if you live in the States or somewhere where there's no Poutine, like I'm so sorry, but it's fries, cheese curds, and gravy. And when you're kind of drunk, it's the best thing you can put in your mouth.
The best.
The best.
One time we ordered, it was after my credit card had gotten hacked in Boston. I already told that story. Anyway, it was like after a night out, and me and my husband, we ordered like A&W with like a side of poutine, and it was like 9 a.m., guys. It was like way too early to be ordering.
That's a breakfast
That's
poutine.
yeah.
Put some tots on there.
Yeah, and our credit card company called and was like, we're freezing your credit card because someone tried to order poutine at like 9 a.m. Well, they didn't say that, but they were like, there was an order of
Seemed
Uber Eats
out of character
at like 9 a.m. from A&W, and we're like, no, that was us. That was us, guys.
That's just me on a Sunday morning.
Yeah, so
getting
sorry.
My breakfast in.
Like, but yeah. Love a poutine at
Love
any
poutine.
hour of the day, even if it's at
It's
9
true.
a.m. Like,
It is
I'll
true.
eat poutine.
That's a good hangover. It's good drunk. It's good everything.
Yeah.
There will be a Poutine bar at my wedding one day. I promise. I promise you that. I remember one time there was a Poutine bar at a wedding. I was like already kind of drunk. And I'm like holding like the Poutine cup. And I'm pouring the gravy in one hand. And I'm like holding it. My fries are in there. My cheese curds are in there. And I'm obviously intoxicated. So I pour the gravy and it goes over my fingers. But I'm like, I can't drop this poutine. I'm like, I can't. I'm just there like crying because it's so hot. I'm like, for the poutine. And I'm pretty sure I might have like a scar from it, but
it was worth it. You should get a tattoo around there and like pour
I'm gonna get a face tat, poutine forever.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I also want to let you guys know before I say bye that I am fully recovered from my full send syndrome. I am totally healthy again. I'm ready for round 74 this weekend.
Oh my god. Okay, I won't be there, so I can't wait to hear all about it.
No.
Because I'm gonna be on my anniversary.
That's
like,
so
doing something.
sad, but that is so valid.
You know what? It'll be good because we can talk about the stories. You can tell me all
Yes.
about it, and I'll tell you about my...
Exactly, your wholesome
yeah,
weekend.
yeah.
Meanwhile, we'll be not so wholesome.
Yeah, hopefully you still have your voice by the end of this
Oh my god, I hope so.
Oh my god.
Hydration is key. We wrote that down as well.
Drink your water, guys. Like,
Drink
if you
your
know you're
water.
going to be out in the sun, drink water.
Yeah. Hydrate, or you will pass out.
Yeah.
I know someone that passed out. Her name rhymes with Natasha because she didn't drink enough water.
Oh my god. And that's a story for another
Yeah.
episode.
We'll leave you with that cliffhanger, and maybe I'll tell you this story.
Yeah, we got to tell that story because it's actually really good.
Yeah, it's so bad that it's good.
It's so bad that it's good.
Yeah.
You know?
It's good because I'm okay now.
Yeah, exactly. It could have turned out real bad.
It could have happened to anybody,
We're
okay?
Like, what's
It
going
could-
on?
Yeah.
What is the story? But you're going to have to tune in to the next episode to hear that story because we're out of time.
I know. It always goes by so fast. But once again, thanks for tuning in. Episode 5. We're feeling alive and good and gravy, baby. So
Halfway to 10, guys.
Oh my gosh. That means we're a third way through the season.
That's
'cause it's
crazy.
15 episodes.
That's
So
crazy.
if you stuck around with us this far, thank you.
Thank you. And if you are listening, please go like review our podcast, subscribe to our YouTube, follow us on IG because we see you.
We see you, so just follow us.
But yeah, thanks so much for listening, guys, and we'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you next week. Bye, Saturday.
Bye.